Here we are. They'll just be starting to accelerate in just a minute here. You can see Germany, Jan-Hauk Eriksson just getting his nose down a little bit, making sure he can steer.
Again,
the Polish, Tomasz Janowski, backing out. He's in a little bit of trouble. I don't think he thinks there's room. He's going behind.
Oh, yeah, he's like in the second row.
And you can see everyone getting ready to accelerate here. Thomas being patient.
Jan-Hauk Eriksson on the starting vessel side with a good start and a clean lane.
Yeah, very good start from Jan-Hauk Eriksson. He'll be happy with that, although Poland 52, Tomasz Janowski did squeak in there, and they'll have to give room for the guys to tack, but nevertheless, he looked in more trouble. We have the Alonso brothers ducking on port. They're coming to the close side, straight at the camera. And you can see here they'll have to tack shortly, but good start from them. And you can see Jan-Hauk Eriksson tacking there. Poland 52, Diego Botten, and then Charlie Ekberg all in a row, all tacking. Now they'll be coming towards our camera again. All the boats now coming to the one side. There go the Alonsos. James Peters off like a rocket. He's obviously done well starting on port. We didn't catch him on the way by, but he's now got the starboard advantage. Tomasz Janowski tacks underneath him. Didn't want to have to duck him, and so did everyone else. So James Peters has taken a commanding view of this race. Not only was he ahead of them to begin with, they all had to put in an extra tack, so he'll be happy there. If he has the legs to pull this out and can sail clean, it should be looking good. Another tack from Tomasz Janowski from Poland. He is really putting the boat handling in right now. Those guys, his tacks are beautiful, but they're costly. Let's see if he can make the cross.
Dramatically close, going towards the windward mark. Jan-Hauk Eriksson in the foreground on the right side of the course, on the close side of the course. Going to be an interesting cross again. I think he can cross the boat he's sailing towards, but will he be able to be ahead of the boats that headed out to the left side of the course? That's going to be the deciding move.
James Peters commanding lead over the start of this race. Looking good for him. Just ahead of this windward mark, let's take a quick look at the scores. Tomasz Janowski and James Peters 1 point apart at this point in the race. So let's see how that carries forward. Just go back to the windward mark action here. So even... Oh, that'll be changing quickly.
Nice race. Anything can happen. It's so close. James Peters is off a bit. He's looking good to win the world title at the moment, but it's far from over. Polish boat's having a issue closing in on the windward mark.
James Peters round in first.
Nice lead on such a short upwind. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's really exploded around there. Here we have Sweden coming round. Oh, a little bit of boat handling error there for Jan-Hauk Eriksson. He put himself in the water on that hoist. He recovered nicely though, so that won't hurt him too much. James, let's just scan down the course. Here we can see the speed of these guys ripping downwind. Everything's on. James Peters in the lead, followed closely by Tomasz Janowski. I'm peeking over. Tomasz Janowski's actually in 7th. Sorry, that is Poland 42. Łukasz Olympian in 2nd. So at the way things stand, James Peters is going to
win the world title
and move on to the next round.
By a bit.
So he has really brought his A game when it mattered at this point. And Poland 52, too many tacks on that first upwind. So look how close this is, though. I mean, he could gain a bunch of boats back all at once. Jan-Hauk Eriksson following James Peters. Charlie Ekberg, another youth race in second.
Nice move by him to that mark. It's going to be interesting how that cross is going to evolve. Jan-Hauk Eriksson going out to the left side. Going to be very interesting if he can make it ahead of Charlie Ekberg when he tacks. What do you think?
I think James Peters has this locked up, but it does depend on how close.
He has certainly, but what about that cross between Ekberg and the German boat?
Well, what do you think, Marcus?
I think the Swede's going to be ahead.
Okay, well, we'll see here.
Now the cross closes in. Yep, it looks like the Swedes are ahead, but I think they've caught up a bit.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, because they'll be trading sides of the course. Mind you, Jan-Hauk Eriksson now looks like he's going to have to duck Łukasz, the Polish team. So Charlie Ekberg, big reversal there. He came through to the leeward marks in about 5th and is now all the way up to 2nd. He does have Łukasz pesteringly close on his tail, though. Łukasz tacks over to cover for Jan Hauk Eriksson, so we can see all of them tacking.
Windward Mark will come into the view in a second.
Let's just take a look at our standings so everyone can see how close this battle is. Tomasz Janowski up into 6th now, but still 3 points behind.
But Peters will be hard to beat on that last downwind. But we saw what Eriksson pulled off in the last.
We've got Diego Barton. Oh no, we've got one boat upside down.
He's got right away. Jan Hauk Eriksson got right away. And is he on the ley line? I think he is. So he can close in the Danes. It's going to be really, really close. And Peters is not that far ahead anymore. Will Jan Hauk Eriksson roll the Danish boat?
He sure did. Like, now Jan Hauk Eriksson can roll the Swedes.
It's going to be so close. It's going to be a battle about this. Does he have a chance to beat Peters if he's ahead of him? Probably not.
No.
He would need to put a few boats between him and Peters.
Look how close he is, though. He's only a boat length down. He's
yes,
back
I think we're going to see a jibe on top of Peters. It's going to be a really, really
James,
close
stay with those leaders.
Stay on the leaders. Stay on the leaders.
Thank you. Keep going. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what happens here on this. Oh, he's got the low lane already. This could be a passing
He's going to jibe on top of him. What a battle.
That's perfect, James. There we go. In for one jibe. And, oh, he crosses and chooses the other side. Interesting.
He's crossing. Why is he doing that? That was an odd move.
Let's see how good his jibe is. If it's good enough, he'll be able to hold on. And a double pass.
That was really odd.
Oh.
That was odd. Why didn't he go straight on top?
Well.
That was a present.
That was a present. No. His boat handling was so good on that hoist.
Wow.
And the speed. Keep zooming out,
but
James.
He is lower. He is going lower, so maybe.
They're going into the finish line here. Let's stay on those leading 4. See what happens all the way to the finish.
And that means James Peters is the youth world champion.
And moves on to the next round, the finals of the European Championship.
What a day for him.
What a day for him. I know there's a lot of people in England watching us live right now. Big shout out. I'm sure they're happy to see their friend. I believe he's a former 29er youth world champion as well. So nice to see the guys coming up through the class.
Good job on him. Exciting downwind.
Double pass. Don't see that very often.
Jacobo Platzi, Diego Botten at the end of the fleet. Let's look at the overall score. We have him available straight away. What a treat. You know, back in the old days when you had to go in and wait for 3 hours to get a result sheet, we have it straight away.
Yeah, usually be on the road and someone would tell you that you won and you should come back and get your prize.
Times have changed. So, 9 Peters for James, 9 points, sorry, for James Peters and what's his first name? Errol Fitzgerald. And the Polish boat in 2nd place. Jan Hauk Eriksson in 3rd place. He could have come 2nd in this round, so that means overall he will be...
Overall, this is the battle for 8th, 9th, 10th.
Yeah, so he's 10th overall. Still a really good result for him. He'll be happy anyway. Charlie Ekberg in 4th position. Polish team. Łukasz in 5th. Platzi, Molneres in 6th. And Alonso's in 7th.
Yeah, if you don't mind me giving a shout out to Ed Fitzgerald, as it turns out. I'm a crew myself, so let's make sure to keep mentioning them. Some of these younger teams we don't know as personally as we know some of the older guard, but that's okay. We'll get to know
Ed
them.
Fitzgerald.
It is.
I think we're going to hear the name more often in the future.
I agree, especially if he can boat handle like that for 30 minutes straight.
Good job.